I get on this colt, a couple more times on this one, they're ready to go outside. And of course, you're always going to stay at the back of the colt that's in the rear. You're all right. You're all right. He's already chewing on his snaffle, so he's holding his snaffle quiet now. I'm going to step to his shoulder, say whoa, and I want him to come right in, just like that did it with boys. Yeah. Not much, it didn't take much for the babies. When we get outside and they get more room, we'll speed things up. The basis of the ground level is to do everything quiet and controlled on their own. They get to think. You don't want to get their brain too fired up and get them scared, because then things come undone and they're not learning, they're just scared. And you got to undo a lot of stuff that you shouldn't have to. It almost looks like paint drying, but if you don't do this, the foundation, solid stuff to stick to if something goes wrong. Well, just allows me to set my girth on him, puts it in a good position for him, and it allows me to get around him. Now, if they were bronc, obviously, you're only going to do what that colt's going to allow you to do. The stirrup looks long. It looks like it's been adjusted. Nothing worse than getting on one with not the right stirrups. We didn't adjust any saddles yesterday, huh? I wrote it. Come here, mister. Bad feeling to get on a saddle that's stirrups too long, especially on a colt. I didn't think I was that long-legged. Of course, they change depending on the individual. I want him to get his feet so he knows I'm coming up. even though he really doesn't know, but I apply that pressure and start to bump him. Because from day one, he needs to learn what that feels like. That just adds into that yielding for the rib cage. And don't you lay down with my saddle, mister. See right there, it just already feels that. And because I'm pulling over his hog, he feels what that feels like to come around and follow his nose. So I've done that back here on him. He knows what it is to sit down on that hog and come around because I've already taught him how to do it on the ground. So he feels it helps him out of a situation. I mean, he's green. He shouldn't really know what that is. The tighter the circle, the growth of the horse. So green horses, you know, it's hard for a really green horse to come around unless he's scared and he's just being pure instinct. But to do something like that, to actually come over his hock a little bit or plant that outside hip and come around, it's because I've already taught him that on the ground to follow his nose. So when I've asked him, I'm going to have him. He's got to go somewhere. There. Now the other night I ponied this colt off of this colt, just snubbed him up a little bit. And it worked well because this one here is so laggy, he's got to start moving. He's going to get bored in here, he's going to get kind of rigor mortis and not want to. That's okay. Okay, when I always go like this, if I want that colt to set his feet, so when